Hey guys, today we are going to be reviewing the new Tati Beauty Blendiful, not a sponge, it's just a tool to apply your makeup. I'm sure you've seen it around the YouTube sphere. I am really excited to try this out. I'm a little skeptical because it's just not something that you see in the beauty industry at the moment. You see a lot of sponges, foundation brushes, pretty standard stuff. Tati is pretty innovative in coming out with this, and it's just something that we're not used to. We will just see how this plays out. So let's just get into the demo. So let's just get started. Of course, the Blendiful comes in this pretty small packaging. You know, Tati's very much about less is more on when it comes to packaging. So that's pretty nice. I mean, you don't really need anything else anyways. Both the little Blendifuls come in here. This retails for $18. And on the back of this, it says that you can machine wash dry in a delicate laundry bag or gently hand wash in warm soapy water, rinse thoroughly and blot dry. So, I mean, that's gonna be neat if you can just throw it in your washing machine, because, you know, we all hate washing brushes and sponges. I'm a little nervous about this because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of room for error. So I think there's gonna be a big learning curve with this. I don't know. If it wasn't Tati coming out with this product, I honestly probably wouldn't try it because I'm that skeptical. But if she's trying it out, she brought out this product, then obviously it has to work, you know what I mean? With the little one, the little heart one, this one's definitely more stiff than this one. I don't know, I guess we'll just see how this works, huh? I think I'm just gonna do one side of my face with the Blendiful and then the other with my beauty blender, because that's what I usually do to apply my foundation. So then y'all can kind of see the coverage that the Blendiful might give you versus the sponge. So let me just quit talking. So at the moment, I'm using the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Foundation. I'm almost out. And I use about 2 pumps of that, and then I'll mix it with my Pat McGrath Skin Fetish. So I do like 1 pump of that one. I'm doing my own little concoction. So mix on the back of my hand, and then I'm just gonna apply it to my face. And I'm a little scared, guys. So then, it's gonna do it. I'm gonna go in. This is really big. Compared to my face, it's really awkward to use. It's different. I'm just not used to doing my makeup like this. And I don't know. I think I saw Tati's video that she would kind of drag down and then kind of press in. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I know that you can apply your primer with this, but I don't use a primer day to day, so I'm sorry I didn't do that. I'm sorry. Also, I was a little interested on how applying foundation around my eyebrows would be, because as you can see, I already have my eyebrows done, and that's just how I do my makeup. I'm one of those girls who does her brows before foundation. It is giving like a very like skin-like finish, so that's nice. And I know you can like pinch it, like go into little crevices around your nose, underneath your eyes, maybe right here on your eyelids. It's not as scary as I thought it would be. I mean, it's pretty easy to use so far. So now I'm gonna go in my beauty blender with whatever's left on my hand, and I'm probably gonna have to add more product just because I know that I always do, because the beauty blender does absorb some of the product, whereas the Blendiful doesn't do that, so that's nice. And obviously I'm going to be a little bit faster at the beauty blender because I'm just used to using this tool. Okay, so I've done this on my face with whatever was left on my hand, and as you can tell, it doesn't give the same coverage as with the Blendiful. This side looks more of a medium coverage, and this one looks more of a light to medium. Like, you can definitely still see my freckles. These little blemishes, they're kind of hard to cover because I need more products. And whereas over here, I had this blemish right here. You can still kind of see it, but that's not the Blendiful's fault. It's the foundation, because my foundation is like a medium coverage. So you're definitely gonna save a lot of product with the Blendiful, which is nice. I don't know, I think I'm liking the Blendiful side a little bit more. So now I'm gonna go in more products. So you know, this side's starting to look a little bit more like this one. But I did have to use more product. And I will say that both sides look like the same finish. They both look pretty natural, but one side just used more product. Okay, so I have this much product left over, so pretty much this Blendiful side used half the amount of product than a beauty sponge would, so that's pretty nice. For concealer, I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Okay, and I think I'm gonna use the little Blendiful for this side. I'm gonna start off easy, start on the chin, and that was pretty quick. And there's that one. Oh, you can see the little streak. I'm gonna kind of fold this in half and really try to get in this corner. Oh, this under eye is gonna be so bright, like, because Blendiful is not absorbing any of the products, so I already have a feeling that this eye is gonna be way brighter than my Beauty Blender side. I might have to hold back on the product when I do concealer, just because I guess I put on a little bit more than I need to when I'm using a beauty blender, but with this, since it's not absorbing any product, it's all there, girl. It's all there. Okay, beauty blender side, a little bit more sheer coverage versus this side. This side looks really bright, and I mean, this is still a little brightening, but you can still see my freckles compared to this side. So I'm gonna be looking a little crazy today. Well, not really, just to myself. I'm gonna be looking in the mirror and be like, oh my god, these sides aren't even, because they're not. But wow, you're definitely gonna have to hold back on product. You're not gonna have to keep repurchasing stuff as quickly. And I'm just kind of trying to blend out these edges. So now I'm gonna contour. I honestly don't hardly ever cream contour. So if this comes out bad, it's just because I'm bad at it. And I haven't used this product in a while, so I don't even know how much to use. Just the big Blendiful. And I'm just kind of dragging this product back into my hairline. Let's do that part last. I mean, the nice thing is that since it's so big, it covers a lot of surface area, so it's also pretty quick. Like, that was pretty fast. And now to do my cheekbone, I'm gonna do a little taco with this. And this is the hard part, to be honest. Well, for me anyways. And I'm dragging this up. Okay, so that was pretty quick and easy. I'm gonna do this other side with the Beauty Blender. Okay, so I thought I was recording, but obviously I wasn't, so you didn't get to see me blend out this side with the Beauty Blender, and I also applied some cream highlights. Both sides look pretty similar. Obviously, this side has a little bit more coverage, but they give almost the same finish. Well, pretty much the same finish. It's just a nice natural finish that it gives. Obviously, if you had a cream blush, you could apply that with this tool, but I don't usually do a cream blush, so why does it really matter if I do that right now? Also, don't really use a cream highlight usually, so I did apply some, but I'm going to go ahead and apply some powder highlight over this. Oh, I also contoured my nose. I'm using this ColourPop blush. It's Drop of a Hat Super Shock Cheek. Now, when you're done with all your makeup, what you can do, what I like to do is I like to go in with my Beauty Blender and just kind of go over everything, and it just makes everything look a little bit more seamless. And I'm going to do that here as well. So Just kind of go all over my face. Make sure there's no harsh lines anywhere. So for my final thoughts, I am going to break down this review into 4 different categories. And my first category that I'm going to be introducing is the price of this tool. I'm going to be rating these categories on a scale of 1 through 5, 5 being the best. And price is going to get a 4.5 for me. It's not quite a 5 because it's still $18 for these 2 little Blendifuls, but I don't think it's bad either. The Beauty Blender costs $20, and of course there are other dupes for the Beauty Blender that are way less, but I think $18 for these 2 products is nice because I don't feel like you're really going to be needing to repurchase these like you would a Beauty Blender. A Beauty Blender is going to get stained, going to start to tear and wear, and you probably need to repurchase those a little bit more frequently than you would this. So I think the price is fine for this product. Now that kind of goes into my next category, which would be would I repurchase this? And I'm going to give this a 5. Yes, I would definitely repurchase this if I had to. Like I said, I don't know when I'm going to need to repurchase this because this is really good quality material. And I just don't see it wearing and tearing like a normal traditional beauty sponge would. I think that's pretty nice, and if I did have to repurchase it, I'm pretty sure I would repurchase it. Next category is claims. I am going to give it a 5 out of 5 because it does everything that it claims to do. It gives you an airbrush finish. It doesn't leave any streaks. It applies any kind of product that you would have, liquid, foundation, powder. It just does everything that it claims to do, and I am not surprised. I mean, Tati would not come out with a product and say it's going to do this and then at the end it doesn't. So that gets a 5. Now the next category is packaging. I am going to give it a 3. And not literally because of the packaging that comes in, because I'm fine with this, but because this is just a tool that is just, you know, open. It's open to germs and whatnot, which I'm not a huge germophobic, but what I'm talking about is when you have to travel and you have to stick this in your makeup bag with all of your nasty, well, your makeup shouldn't be nasty, but you know what I mean, with it's just exposed to a lot of things in your makeup bag that you probably don't want this to be exposed to, because it's gonna be, you know, applying your makeup on your face. I know you're probably saying, oh, well, the Beauty Blender does the same thing. Well, yes, but the Beauty Blender has this little case that you can stick your Beauty Blender in, you know, close it, and then stick it or throw it in your bag. So I hope that Tati can come out with something like that in the future, like a little case where we can pop these little Blendifuls into and not worry about it getting dirty or, you know, bacteria on it. So that is why I'm giving packaging a 3. Wow factor, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 just because, guys, I love this tool. I was very skeptical at first because it's just something different, something that we're not used to. We're just used to, you know, the sponges, the brushes, and this is so innovative. When Tati first came out with it, I was like, really? Like, that's your next product you're gonna come out with? I thought she was gonna come out with another makeup product, but she came out with a tool, and I was a little scared to try it out. But guys, this is going to cut your routine in half just because it is big. So it's gonna cover a lot of surface area really quickly, and you don't have to reapply your foundation like I have to do with my Beauty Blender to get the coverage that I want. Y'all saw I just applied it, pressed it in, kind of dragged it down a little bit, and that was it. In my Beauty Blender, I had to go in twice just to build up the coverage to match this side. So you're going to save time and you're going to save product, which is always good. It's just so versatile. You know, you have the big one for your big face. For a large surface area, like, you know, your cheeks, your forehead. Well, if you have a forehead like me, yes, my forehead is freaking huge, so that's good for that. But then it comes with a little small one that is perfect, you know, for concealer or any little area that you would need. But also, even the big one, you could probably do your concealer with, because you can fold it and get it in there. So both of these products are very versatile, and they're just so ingenious. And Tati, you really outdid yourself on this one. In all, if you average out these ratings, you get a 4.5. That pretty much tells you that I love this product, and I would recommend this to anyone. Another thing that I like is that it states that you can throw this in your washer in the delicates bag, which is pretty nice because you don't have to think about washing your little Blendiful. You just throw it in the wash, I guess, with your other clothes, and you don't have to do any labor work. Like, that's so hard, but you know, first world problems. So that is nice. In all, everything is just so thought out. It's just such, I don't even know, it's such a good tool that I didn't think I was gonna like. And I will definitely be reusing this, and I am curious to see how long this is gonna last me. I don't know if I'm gonna use this for my clients. I don't know if y'all know, but I do makeup. I freelance makeup. So I just don't know. I would have to purchase a lot more, but it's gonna cut my time in half. I feel like that's what takes me the longest when I'm doing client makeup, is the base. So this is gonna cut down my time. It's gonna save product because I'm not gonna have to use as much. And usually when people are getting their makeup done by me, they want a more full coverage. So this is gonna help do that as well. So I hope that you guys enjoyed my first impressions, demo, and review. Let me know what you think about this tool. Are you gonna purchase it, or what are your thoughts about it? I think that is all I have to say. I hope I didn't forget anything, but if you have any questions, just comment them down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.